What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with American tells you why Germany is better than the USA. Before we dive into this, y'all know I'm gonna ask you to dive into that subscribe button, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You'll subscribe to any of it. Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me, human. I talk back. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Where we go?
Hey there, you guys. So in today's video, I am going to be giving you a list of reasons why Germany is better than the United States. So if that interests you, keep on watching. Also, for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Neva. I'm 25 years old.
What's up, Neva?
I'm an American, and I currently live in Germany with my husband, Ben. And yeah, I just wanted to sit down today and give you guys a list of reasons why Germany is a great country. So yeah, let's get into it.
Oh, you said it's better than the US, so you give us a list of reasons why it's better than the USA. I'm just playing, Neva. No pressure.
A list of reasons why Germany is a great country. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first reason I have is healthcare. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of the healthcare system, but I'm basically just going to be saying that in Germany, it is basically like a basic human right to be able to go to the doctor and get the help that you need. And in the United States, apparently it's not. And it's incredibly frustrating, the system that we have in the US and how much it costs to go to the doctor and all this kind of stuff. In Germany, it's just that healthcare is a necessity and everybody is entitled to it. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. So the next point I'm making...
And I already thought everybody knows how I feel about the healthcare if you watched any of my videos. But yes, healthcare is a necessity. Healthcare should be a human right. Healthcare should be affordable for all. And so yes, I agree. The way Germany does things, perfect.
Necessity and everybody is entitled to it. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. So the next point I'm making is quality of life, I think, is better even if you don't have a lot of money. Now, in the United States, you will likely lead a better and more relaxed life the more money you have. And of course, it's the same in Germany, but I think that it is totally possible in Germany to work a minimum wage job and still live a good and functioning life. And I think that that's really, really nice. Service workers are important in Germany and they're respected in a sense, and yeah, they also are capable of living their life with not a lot of money. Which actually leads me into my next point, which is that...
In America, I honestly, off minimum wage, I honestly don't know if you can afford to, like, live by yourself. Like, maybe you can. Maybe. But it'd be tough. It's going to be a tough quality of life. Off minimum wage, it's going to be tough. And so, yeah, I'm sure Germany's definitely got a speed in there. The richer you are in America, though, I feel like being rich in America is probably like one of the best. Like, it's probably better than being rich, I feel like, in almost any other country. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's not a lot of us that are rich. There are very few of us that are rich here in America. So if you're not a part of that rich, then there's other countries that are better quality of life in certain classes. Talk to me, though.
And they're respected in a sense, and yeah, they also are capable of living their life with not a lot of money. Which actually leads me into my next point, which is that minimum wage jobs, for the most part, get vacation time. Just because you're a service worker doesn't mean you're not deserving of vacation, and I think that's really awesome in Germany.
Big time.
So next up on my list, I have the political system and how you vote. Now, this one is like really, really massive because in the United States, the system is, in my opinion, a little bit ridiculous. And basically, it's each state, all the people in the state vote. And whichever Republican or Democrat, whichever comes out higher in that state becomes either a Democrat state or a Republican state, basically.
Facts.
And a single vote isn't necessarily helpful in who gets to become president. Whereas in Germany, your vote can be the one vote that tips the scale and somebody gets elected because they literally just simply have more votes. And I think this makes a lot more sense, and it means that your vote really matters. And I think in the States, in a lot of different states, it just won't matter because it's more a red state or more a blue state, and And yeah, anyway, not to get too into the politics and everything, but yeah, I think the voting system here and the political system makes a lot more sense. Okay,
I see what she's saying on that one, and I do agree with that one as well. I feel like the way we voted may have been beneficial in the past, and I feel like it makes sense for in the past. But I feel like in the now, it should switch over to like whoever gets the most votes wins. No, I don't think it should be your vote whatever. If more people vote red, then it's a red state. More people vote blue, it's a blue state. Like every vote should count to the person that it goes to. The electoral college, I don't like. I think it worked in the past, and I think it was beneficial. But I think now, like, it does need to change for like just count up all of the votes at the end. Whoever has the most votes win.
I think the voting system here and the political system makes a lot more sense. Okay, my next point is that people here are really direct and really honest. I think this is just really, really nice because essentially people will just tell you like it is and not worry so much about like offending you. That sounds really weird and not like a good thing, but I really like that Germans are really upfront and honest. I feel like in the States, we're sort of taught to not always say what we mean or not always stand up for what we think. And I think that's just like really unfortunate. And I really like that in Germany, everybody just sort of says what they think and doesn't worry about like upsetting somebody or whatever. I'm not sure if that really makes sense, but anyway.
I've seen plenty of videos on the directness of Germans, and I feel like here in America, we're taught more to like try not to hurt people's feelings because America's probably more sensitive than Germany. If I'm being honest, we probably got more sensitivity here, and so where in Germany being direct is not hurting people's feelings. It's you're just being direct with them. It's better that you're direct with them than to try to beat around the bush, trying not to hurt their feelings, and then end up lying to them. But here in America, like, yeah, that directness is a no-go. That because it's more sensitive, and so people are gonna get their feelings hurt. And when people get their feelings hurt, you don't know how they're gonna react, and so you just do your best to not hurt feelings. So you beat around the bush, and it'd just be easier to be direct, I guess.
Or whatever. I'm not sure if that really makes sense, but anyway. Okay, my other point that I have is kind of a funny point, not really very serious, and that's just the fact that there are so many bakeries here and bread is really, really good. In the States, it's really just normal when you're at the grocery to just buy a bag of, like a loaf of bread in a plastic bag. And I really like that in Germany, it's super normal to go to the bakery and pick out really nice, fresh bread. And that's just a normal daily occurrence. And yeah, in the States, bread is just, of course, still good, but not as wonderful as it is here in Germany, and it's also incredibly widely available. I think we have here in Germany as many bakeries as the States has like McDonald's, and that
God dang.
You know. Anyway. All right, my next point is parental leave. I think that this is super amazing. In Germany, when you have a baby, you get to stay home and you will not have to worry about losing your job. I think that this is incredibly important, and I really, really appreciate this. In the States, wow, is it really a problem to have a baby and then have to try to work? People have a lot of stress about it, a lot of worry about losing their job and not having enough money, and I think it's really nice that the German system recognizes that having a baby is a big deal and you need time off to be able to be with your baby, and you don't have to worry about losing your job or not having enough money, and I think that that's just really amazing. Okay, so next up on my list
I think that is as well. I think that's huge because it's not. It seems like here you have your baby, then you got to go like, well, depending on your job. Of course, not all jobs are the same. Some jobs you are going to get time off. But a lot of the time, right, you got to go right back to work, so you don't really get enough time to bond. And you're not ready to leave your baby to go back to work. Like, and where in Germany, it's like you get that time to bond with your baby. You get that time, and then you can go back to work later on. So I do, but you don't have to worry about missing your job. And I think you still get paid a certain amount, if I'm right. Y'all let me know if I'm right, but I think you still get paid a certain amount. But keep it cool.
And I think that that's just really amazing. Okay, so next up on my list is free university. This one is massive, and I think it's pretty widely known that in Germany, you can go to university essentially for free. There are, of course, some fees and stuff, but you get a lot of help from the government and from school so that you can get an education. I think it's really, really amazing that Germany holds education as such a big, important thing, and I think that the United States is incredibly lacking in this department. In the US, if you want to get an education, you will be basically saying that you're going to have to pay a lot of money. Now, not necessarily, and there are ways around it and ways to get an education in the US without paying a lot, but people leave university and go into adulthood with major debt. I mean, they have debt for years and years and years that they're still trying to pay off as adults, and that's just crazy to me. I love that in Germany, the government and the system believes that education is important and that everyone is deserving of an education. And it's just really highly valued, and I think that's a really, really beautiful thing. All right, so my last point that I have is nudity and swearing. So this one is really fun because in the States, I think that people are really scared of nudity and swearing. These things are really taboo in the States. And in Germany, they're just sort of looked at as very normal and okay. And I think that people view Germans as being very, like, uptight individuals, but the reality is that nudity and swearing are both very relaxed here. Like, if you go to the lake, there will be sections of the lake that are specifically for nude people. And I think it's just like a really funny sort of fun fact about Germany. And also swearing. Like, if you are listening to the radio and a song comes on that has swearing in it, they're not going to bleep the swear words out. In the States, if you hear a song like this, the swear words will all be bleeped out, and it really ruins a lot of songs. Also on TV, in Germany, full nudity. In the States, never. You always see, like, after they hook up.
On TV, just... full... Wow.
In the States, never. You always see, like, after they hook up or whatever, the girl covers herself with the blanket and then walks around like that. Yeah. Which is just so weird because it just shows that this TV show is really prude, essentially, and I really like that in Germany, nudity isn't looked at as something bad, it's just looked at as, like, something normal. Alright, you guys, that is all of the things I have in my list for today about why Germany is better than the US. I could probably come up with a lot more reasons, but yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you would like to support me and support my channel, hit that subscribe button, but if you don't want to, I will not hold it against you. That is it for me in this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Can you say hi?
Oh,
can you say subscribe?
I love that cat.
Support the channel. Say hi.
I feel like those eyes are staring into my soul. Nah, she was really cool. She was really nice. I absolutely love that. That was all we got for this one, though. If you guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You can subscribe to any of it. Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy Neal. Out.